Alright everybody, welcome back to another turn of Operation Stonewall. This is going to be turn 17 for the Comintern, July of 1944. I'm aware of no housekeeping to address, so let's jump straight into the CCP. We have 2 IPP to spend, and we're not going to spend any of it. Go into the combat movement phase. The stack of 14 infantry is marching from Sinkiang into Singhai, taking that territory. And then we'll roll a recruit roll, hitting on a 4 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a miss. Oh well. And then we collect just 2 IPP from the railroad, bringing us to 4. With that, let's go over to the Soviets. We'll start with the tech rolls. We've got 3 tech rolls to roll on this one. We'll do advanced mech, hitting on a 7 or higher, jet fighters at 8, and strat rockets at 9 or higher. We got hits on the 2 that matter, jet fighters and rockets, and a miss on mech infantry. I'm still very happy with that. Alright, over to the diplomacy. We'll be rolling for Ireland, Norway, and Turkey. Hit on Ireland. Miss on the other 2. Alright, over to the purchases. We have 46 to spend, and we're going to spend it all. We've got 1 Marine, 2 Airborne, 1 Naval Transport, 1 Militia Upgrade being Lend-Leased, 1 Mechanized Infantry, and 4 Medium Tanks. To the combats, we've got 1 in the Far East. An infantry from Central Mongolia is attacking Karulin, joined by a fighter from Angara. Over on the west side, we've got from Taurida, 1 militia, 1 infantry, and 1 medium tank attacking Crimea, joined by 1 fighter from eastern Ukraine. 3 militia from eastern Ukraine are attacking Kyiv, joined by 2 mech infantry, a self-propelled artillery, and a medium armor from Oral-Kursk. The rest of this stack from eastern Ukraine, which is 6 infantry and 3 militia, are attacking western Ukraine. The rest of the 14th Air, that's 3 fighters, is attacking East Poland. They're going to be joined by the fighter from southern Belarus. Both of those groups took 2 movement to get there, have 2 remaining to land. This air transport is coming over here with the airborne from southern Belarus to do an airborne assault on East Poland. They're going to be joined by the airborne from Leningrad as well, flying 1, 2, 3, 4. Also has 2 movement to land. Got a medium bomber from Smolensk flying 1, 2, 3 into West Poland and bombing the rail connection into Warsaw. And then that one will just fly back to Smolensk. We've got an infantry from Podlakia moving into Lubelsky, joined by 5 infantry and a AAA from southern Belarus. And that we've got 1 more attack here. The mechanized infantry is attacking Bessarabia from southern Ukraine. And we're going to do some convoy raiding in the Pacific. We've got 3 submarines here raiding in P-41. I think that's all of our combat movement. With that, let's go ahead and start rolling those. We'll start with the convoy rating, unless to keep me from forgetting it. We've got a +1 bonus on the red die on these. +2 for the Soviet sub, +1 for the Japanese. That's 2 damage. Next sub. That's the rest. Four damage to Japan. Alright. Let's move over to these battles on the mainland. We'll do the one on the east first. We've got 1 infantry attacking at 2 with no terrain penalty, 1 fighter at 6, and 1 defending militia at 2. There's a hit and nothing in defense. We will capture the territory, and we are going to be liberating the territory. Okay. You know what? We're not going to liberate it. We're going to keep it too. Alright, and that fighter's going to land in Buryatia. Good enough. Okay, and then over here we'll work our way south to north. We'll start in Crimea. We have 2 militia at 1, 1 infantry at 2, 1 medium tank and 1 fighter, both at 6, 1 defending militia, and 2 defending elite airborne. 1 hit from the fighters, nothing else. And in defense, on round 1, no hits, so the militia will be dead. Continue for round 2. Nothing in defense. Nice. Round 3. 1 more hit in defense. Nothing. Next round. That's all still nothing. Those are militia at 1. Wait, that's a hit. In defense, the blue die. That's also a miss. Excellent. Okay. No casualties in Crimea. The fighter there is going to land in southern Ukraine. Next we'll roll for Kyiv. We've got 2 militia at 1, 1 boosted militia with a river penalty at 1. We'll do a first strike roll at 3. That's a miss. These will be rolling at 2 on the first round, being mechanized infantry with a river penalty, and then a fighter. No, that's a medium tank at 5 on the first round. Okay. And then, we need to do the other battle first to make sure Kyiv is surrounded. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Okay, Western Ukraine has 3 militia rolling at 1, and then 6 infantry with a river penalty rolling at 1. So 9 die at 1. No hits. In defense, we've got a militia at 2 and an infantry at 4. No hits. Round 2, the purple die are rolling at 2 now. No hits. Defense. One hit. Militia dead. Round 3. 2 hits. That's all I need. Okay, and then defense. Nice. Okay, so only 1 militia lost there. Alright, now we can do Kiev, and the city is surrounded, so these are dire rolling at just 1. So we'll do the rest of round 1's attack. We've already rolled for the artillery that missed. One hit. In defense. One hit. 1 militia's dead. 1 militia's dead. Now this is going to be rolling at a 2. These are all at 3, and this is at 6. 1 hit. That's a hit. That's what we need. And then in defense, we've got 2 more militia rolling at 1. No hits. So we've just lost 1 there as well. Alright. Leave things there. We'll do rolling for East Poland now. We've got 2 airborne attacking at 3 on round 1, and 4 fighters at 6, with 1 defender at 4 on infantry, and 2 medium armor at 5. So we'll do the attack. 2, 3 hits. That's all we need. Excellent. Okay, and in defense. No hits. Phenomenal. The aircraft with 2 movement range left. All the fighters are landing in southern Ukraine. One of these air transports started in Leningrad, flew 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue 5, 6, 7, and land in Donetsk, Kuban. The other one started here in southern Belarus, flying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, landing in Transcaucasia. Um, that's all of our planes landed, and our combat's done. So with that, we can move into our non-combat movement phase. We'll move an infantry from Madrid into Catalonia, and the medium bomber from Catalonia is going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got an airfield. It's going to land in southern Ukraine. Got a seaplane from Leningrad, also flying to southern Ukraine. We've got 2 infantry from Donetsk, Kuban moving to eastern Ukraine. 2 infantry and an airborne from Tula-Lipetsk into Donetsk-Kuban, 1 airborne from Oral-Kursk into Donetsk-Kuban. We've got a marine railing from Donetsk-Kuban to the Soviet Far East, joined by a medium armor from North Caucasia. We'll finish that rail later. Got an infantry marching from North Caucasia to Transcaucasia, militia from Kamenskaya to North Caucasia, and 5 motor infantry, 4 artillery, and a AAA from North Caucasia to eastern Ukraine. That's going to be all of our movements over here. These 2 units are going to be railed all the way to Buryatia. The medium armor from Angara is going to drive up to, and the infantry and militia from Irkutsk are going to march over. Alright, I do believe with that we have all of our movements complete. So let's place our buys and collect our income. The Lend-Lease supplies are just going to CCP, Marines, and Airborne in Transcaucasia's major factory, Naval Transport in M11, International Brigade in Madrid, one mechanized infantry and 3 medium armor in Oral-Kursk, 1 airborne in Leningrad, medium armor in Angara. Then we'll collect. We do have no German submarines on this line, so we do collect +2 for Lend-Lease. And with a base income of 49, that brings us to 54. Very nice. I do believe with that we can leave things there, pass things back over to B Nasty for the Japanese turn. So we will leave things there and say best of luck on your next rolls.